Large Backyard Landscaping Ideas 2025 Budget Pools, Patios, and Privacy Outdoor Living Design. Designing a large backyard begins with seeing it as more than empty land behind a house. It becomes a stage for daily living, a private retreat shaped by light, texture, and the way spaces flow together. A wide backyard invites imagination. Should it feel like a garden sanctuary, a resort-style escape, or a lively hub for gatherings? Whatever the vision, thoughtful planning transforms it into an extension of the home, where beauty and function work hand in hand. The starting point is always clarity of purpose. Some homeowners dream of shaded lawns for children to play, while others picture outdoor dining beneath the stars. Others prioritize quiet corners with water features or meditation zones. A large backyard allows room for multiple functions, but balance is essential. Without a guiding plan, the space can become scattered. With direction, however, every path, every tree, and every structure contributes to a unified atmosphere. Budget is one of the first realities to address. A generous backyard can seem intimidating when considering costs, but projects become manageable when divided into phases. Begin with the backbone, paths that connect different areas, a lawn or ground cover that sets the foundation, and simple structures like pergolas or shade sails that define usable space. From there, additions can grow naturally, perhaps a stone patio one season, a fire pit the next, or a series of raised garden beds when time and funds allow. This step-by-step approach ensures progress without financial strain. Using native and climate-appropriate plants is both a cost-saving and sustainable strategy. These species demand less water, less fertilizer, and less ongoing attention, while still offering seasonal beauty. A row of ornamental grasses swaying in the breeze, or flowering shrubs that attract pollinators, can anchor a design without heavy maintenance. Gravel paths, wooden decks, and handmade planters also stretch a budget while still delivering visual polish. The goal is to invest wisely where impact is greatest, shaping the landscape gradually to match lifestyle needs. Privacy is another cornerstone of outdoor design. A large yard may feel exposed, but landscaping can solve that with elegance. Tall hedges or rows of bamboo create green walls that soften noise and shield views. Layering trees, mid-height shrubs, and ground plants builds both seclusion and visual depth. Fences crafted from horizontal wooden slats or stone walls not only mark boundaries, but contribute architectural character. For more intimate corners, a pergola draped with vines or an outdoor curtain that sways in the breeze creates a private nook for dining, reading, or simply sitting in silence. These elements work together to make the yard feel like a sanctuary, protected, calm, and personal. Water features elevate the sense of retreat. A swimming pool instantly commands attention, inviting both recreation and relaxation. Modern pools can take many forms: sleek rectangles with infinity edges that mirror the horizon, lagoon-like basins surrounded by rock and greenery, or compact plunge pools designed for cooling off on hot afternoons. If space or budget rules out a full pool, smaller options add similar magic. A hot tub offers warmth on cool evenings. A decorative pond with koi introduces movement and life. And a gentle waterfall or fountain adds the soothing sound of flowing water. Each element reinforces the feeling that the backyard is more than open land. It is a living environment. Patios and entertainment zones provide structure for human connection. A wide patio built with stone or pavers becomes the anchor for outdoor living. It can support a long dining table, a sectional sofa, or even a kitchen complete with grill, countertop, and pizza oven. With the right design, this becomes a year-round destination for family meals and celebrations. Lighting is essential here. String lights overhead for warmth, lanterns at the edges for atmosphere, and subtle uplighting on nearby trees to frame the scene. Add a fire pit and comfortable seating, and evenings naturally extend outdoors, even when temperatures drop. The best patios feel adaptable, suitable for an intimate morning coffee or a lively summer party. Details carry equal weight with major features. Thoughtful lighting enhances safety while shaping mood. Pathway lights guide the way. Uplights dramatize tree canopies, and lanterns or sconces create cozy glows around gathering areas. Planting choices bring texture and seasonal rhythm. Perennials provide reliable blooms. Ornamental grasses sway gracefully in winds, and seasonal flowers add bursts of color that shift with the year. Vegetable beds and herb gardens weave practicality into beauty, while irrigation systems help sustain it all with efficiency. These finishing touches unify the design, ensuring the backyard feels intentional rather than accidental. Ultimately, shaping a large backyard is about crafting balance. It is balance between shaded retreats and open expanses, between activity and rest, between budget-friendly steps and indulgent upgrades. The process rewards patience. As each element is added, the backyard evolves into a personal haven, layered with spaces that welcome relaxation, celebration, and quiet reflection. What begins as a blank stretch of land becomes a living extension of the home, ready to hold everyday routines as well as unforgettable moments. When a backyard begins to take shape, the next layer of design focuses on atmosphere and flow. Large spaces can sometimes feel overwhelming, but breaking them into zones creates harmony. Imagine walking through a garden where each step reveals a new scene. A shaded reading corner beneath the pergola, a sunny patio with comfortable chairs, a fire pit ringed by stone seating, and a path that leads toward a small pond. This rhythm keeps the eye moving and encourages exploration. Zoning also makes the yard more functional, allowing each area to serve a purpose without competing for attention. One powerful way to define zones is through pathways. Stone pavers set into grass, gravel trails lined with low lights, or wooden boardwalks that weave between plantings all help guide movement. A well-designed path does more than connect spaces, it creates a journey. As visitors follow its curve, the backyard feels larger, fuller, and more intentional. Pathways can also frame views, drawing the eye toward a fountain, sculpture, or a distant seating area. In a large outdoor canvas, these visual anchors are invaluable, giving both orientation and excitement. Shade is another essential consideration. Even in spacious yards, comfort depends on relief from direct sun. Architectural solutions like pergolas, gazebos, and shade sails create inviting spots to pause. Trees offer a natural answer, their canopies cooling the ground while shifting patterns of light play across the lawn. For entertaining zones, a covered patio can function almost like an additional room of the house, equipped with fans, lighting, and even retractable screens. Shade structures are not just functional, they are architectural statements that enhance style while protecting from heat. Materials matter as much as form. Natural stone exudes permanence, gravel feels casual and rustic, and composite decking blends durability with sleek lines. Mixing textures adds richness. Wood against stone, metal against greenery, smooth tiles alongside soft grass. These contrasts bring depth, ensuring the backyard feels thoughtfully designed rather than monotonous. Color also plays a role. Warm earth tones create a grounded atmosphere, while cooler grays and whites feel modern and minimalist. Each choice sets a tone that influences the overall mood of the outdoor environment. Furniture transforms open patios into living spaces. Lounge chairs positioned for morning sun, dining tables under a canopy, and modular seating that can be rearranged for gatherings all bring flexibility. Cushions, rugs, and textiles designed for outdoor durability add softness and personality. Even in expansive yards, it is the small comforts, places to sit, lean back, and linger, that truly invite people outside. When paired with lighting and fire features, these furnishings turn a patio into the heart of the home. Technology has become an integral part of backyard design. Weather-resistant speakers, hidden among shrubs, bring music into the garden. Smart lighting systems adjust automatically from day to night, while app-controlled irrigation ensures plants thrive without waste. Outdoor televisions and projection screens extend entertainment options, transforming lawns into movie theaters. These integrations blend convenience with experience, allowing the backyard to keep pace with modern living while still maintaining a connection to nature. Sustainability deserves equal attention. With larger yards come greater responsibilities. particularly in managing water, energy, and resources. Native plantings reduce irrigation needs, while rainwater harvesting systems capture runoff for reuse. Solar-powered lights and pumps for ponds or fountains cut energy costs and environmental impact. Compost bins tucked into garden corners support soil health while minimizing waste. Even hardscapes can be eco-friendly when permeable pavers are chosen, allowing rain to filter naturally into the ground rather than rushing away. Designing with sustainability in mind ensures the backyard remains not only beautiful, but also resilient for years to come. Seasonal adaptability adds another layer of thought. A large backyard should feel alive throughout the year, not only in summer. Fire pits and heated patios extend use into cooler months. Deciduous trees provide shade in hot weather and open views in winter when their leaves fall. Evergreen shrubs offer structure even when flowers fade, while carefully chosen perennials bloom at staggered times to keep color present across seasons. Planning with time in mind ensures the space never feels dormant or forgotten, but instead evolves with the natural cycles of the year. Water remains a captivating feature, but it is not limited to pools alone. Reflecting ponds that mirror the sky, bubbling fountains that mask urban noise, and slender rills that flow alongside pathways all enrich atmosphere. The sound of moving water adds calmness, while its visual shimmer introduces dynamism. A small waterfall spilling into a koi pond can become a focal point, drawing people to pause and observe. Even a modest container fountain near a seating area provides relaxation, proving that scale is less important than placement and design. Finally, planting is where architecture meets nature most directly. A large backyard offers room for layered plantings that build depth and rhythm. Tall trees form the canopy, mid-sized shrubs provide structure, and ground-level flowers or grasses fill in texture. Color palettes can be chosen to suit mood. Lush greens and whites for serenity, bold reds and purples for drama, or soft pastels for romance. Plantings can also serve practical functions. Hedges as privacy screens, fruit trees for harvest, or climbing vines to soften pergolas and walls. With patience and care, the plant life matures into a living architecture, one that changes subtly every day while still anchoring the design. The journey of shaping a large backyard continues to unfold as layers are added: structure, comfort, technology, and nature. Each decision reflects not only style, but also lifestyle, creating an outdoor stage that supports both solitude and celebration. Over time, the backyard becomes more than a retreat. It becomes a rhythm of daily life, a place where mornings begin, evenings unwind, and seasons leave their imprint in ever-shifting patterns of light, color, and sound. As the backyard evolves into a living environment, the final layer of design focuses on expression, personality, and the forward-looking trends that shape how people experience outdoor space today and in the years ahead. This is where architecture meets lifestyle most clearly. A large backyard is not only about creating areas for function, but also about crafting an identity, something that feels uniquely tied to the people who live there, yet also speaks to broader movements in design and culture. Current architectural styles lean toward blending modern minimalism with organic warmth. Sleek lines, neutral palettes, and geometric structures are softened by natural materials such as wood, stone, and woven textures. In outdoor living, this translates into patios edged with concrete planters, pergolas with clean silhouettes draped in greenery, and furniture that balances modern shapes with natural finishes. The contrast of crisp design with soft, natural surroundings feels timeless and sophisticated. At the same time, the movement toward wellness has influenced backyard layouts. Yoga decks, meditation corners, and quiet garden pathways reflect a growing desire to recharge and connect with nature at home. Looking toward the future, adaptability stands out as a defining principle. Large backyards are being designed to change with the needs of their owners. modular seating that rearranges easily, pergolas fitted with retractable shades, and portable fire features allow for quick transformation from a family afternoon to an evening of entertaining. Technology continues to merge seamlessly with outdoor architecture. Smart irrigation systems adapt to weather forecasts. Outdoor lighting can be programmed to shift in color and intensity throughout the evening, and solar innovations provide power for everything from garden lanterns to water pumps. These trends ensure that backyards remain dynamic, efficient, and responsive to changing lifestyles. Another emerging influence is the idea of blending indoors and outdoors into one continuous environment. Expansive sliding glass doors or folding walls erase boundaries, connecting kitchens and living rooms directly to patios and gardens. Outdoor kitchens and dining spaces mimic their indoor counterparts with full cabinetry, appliances, and even ceiling fans or heaters. When the backyard feels like a true extension of the home, its use becomes more frequent and natural. The line between inside and outside blurs, offering flexibility and enhancing daily life. Sustainability continues to shape both present and future trends. Designers are moving beyond ornamental plantings to integrate ecosystems that support biodiversity. Pollinator-friendly flowers, rain gardens that absorb stormwater, and native meadows that replace resource-hungry lawns create healthier landscapes. Food gardens are being elevated from utility to artistry, with raised beds arranged in geometric patterns, trellises designed as sculptural elements, and orchards woven into overall layouts. Homeowners are no longer just cultivating beauty, they are cultivating life, making the backyard both a refuge for people and a habitat for nature. In addition to ecological responsibility, there is a growing trend toward personal storytelling. Backyards reflect not only universal design principles, but also the unique journeys of those who inhabit them. A traveler might incorporate global inspiration, Moroccan tiles under a pergola, Japanese maples near a koi pond, or Mediterranean herbs cascading from terracotta pots. Families might design play zones that evolve into gardens as children grow. Artists might treat fences as canvases for murals or integrate sculpture among plantings. This individuality transforms the yard from simply stylish to deeply meaningful. Lighting, often underestimated, is becoming a key design trend in its own right. Beyond basic illumination, homeowners are embracing layered systems that enhance mood and extend usability. Soft, warm lights create intimacy, while color-changing LEDs introduce playful or dramatic effects for gatherings. Downlighting from trees mimics moonlight, and concealed fixtures within planters or steps create subtle glows that emphasize pathways and structures. In the future, lighting design is likely to merge even more with smart technology, adapting automatically to seasons, occasions, and even personal preferences. Furniture and decor trends also reflect this move toward lifestyle-driven design. Outdoor spaces now feature pieces as refined as any indoor living room. Sectional sofas, sculptural loungers, and dining sets that mix metal and wood in striking combinations. Accessories like weatherproof rugs, art pieces designed for gardens, and textiles in bold patterns inject personality. Comfort is prioritized alongside style, acknowledging that the backyard is not only for visual enjoyment, but also for daily living. As we look forward, another clear direction is the creation of multifunctional outdoor hubs. Backyards are becoming places where people work, exercise, and gather, often in the same day. Outdoor offices, complete with Wi-Fi coverage and ergonomic seating, allow work-from-home life to extend into the open air. Fitness zones with space for equipment or open lawns for movement reflect health-conscious lifestyles. Meanwhile, kitchens, bars, and theaters ensure that leisure and community remain central. The future backyard is not a single-purpose retreat, but a stage for the many rhythms of modern life. Ultimately, the journey of designing a large backyard moves from structure to comfort, from sustainability to individuality, and from present needs to future possibilities. What begins as a blank expanse of land becomes a layered, evolving landscape, one that reflects architectural style, nurtures ecological balance, and adapts to personal lives. It is a place where memories are made, where daily rituals find a home, and where the boundary between indoors and outdoors dissolves into one continuous experience of living. The backyard, when thoughtfully designed, becomes not only a sanctuary, but also a statement embodying both the timeless pleasures of nature and the forward-thinking innovations of modern design.